Hi, my name is Latasha Givens Godfrey.
My name's Camille Gregory, and my scholar is Quintus Gregory.
And my name is David Gregory, and my scholar is Quintus Gregory.
Hi, I'm Hope, and my scholar's name is Kaylani.
My name is Sarita, and my son's name is Elijah.
What was my favorite experience about the Math and More Summer Academy? All of it, probably. This experience was exactly what we were looking for our boys, our oldest two, especially William Charles, who's going into sixth grade, and Winston Xavier, who's starting third grade this fall. We were looking for an elevated, interesting, exciting experience this summer for them. And this is exactly what we got. Every day they came home, they were excited about what they learned. They loved the hands-on experience. They loved the various options for clubs, whether it was the gardening club or the soccer club. They got to choose between those two. And they loved the art lessons. They love the math because our boys are little math wizards and they love that component. So it was just a perfect experience for our family. I just wish they accepted 2-year-olds because he would have been here too.
My favorite experience was seeing my son actually enjoy and learn things and like come back home very excited and just full of like vigor and like it kept him wanting to learn because he likes to learn. So it just kept him in that mode. So that was my favorite thing about it.
My favorite experience this summer was picking up my scholar. She had so much to say after summer academy, and our rides home were always full of laughter and reflection and just telling me everything that she learned throughout the day, which was super excited to hear her actually want to talk about her day.
My favorite experience, the hours were really good. I like that they combined academics with fun activities for the kids because kids tend to forget a lot over the summer. So this program helped them to kind of keep on track, remembering things, but they also got to have fun and enjoying their summer.
Our boys enjoyed all of the activities provided at the summer camp, and you can tell they were very intentional and well planned out. And I think that is one of the reasons they were so enjoyable. But two of the elements that our kids talked about most were the field trips. They loved going to the College Football Museum Hall of Fame. They loved going to the Apex Museum and meeting Dr. or Mr. Dan Moore Jr. Hello to the family out there. They loved going to the Delta Flight Museum, and they just could not stop talking about that. And they also enjoyed learning about the various careers of some of the adults and their friends' parents, all the work that they're doing in the community, whether it's with the police department or I think one of them was an attorney. They really enjoyed though learning about different careers.
It was definitely math, but his favorite was aviation week. We did not stop hearing about that and the airplanes and how he wanted to go to Africa and Denmark. So that was, and I think he's still talking about it.
My scholar talked about, I think, the community aspect of summer academy here at Math and More. She came home always talking about the new friendships she was building, as well as some of the conflicts. And I think it was very interesting to hear her kind of digest what was going on and how to work through interpersonal relationships in a community setting. And there was definitely so much growth this summer of her being able to show kindness and show up in her best version of herself. I looked at her, I think this past week in the car ride home, and I said, Kaylani, I think this is the best version of you I've ever seen. And we both felt really good about that.
He talked about soccer the most and probably tied with when they went to the aviation museum. I forgot the name of it. Those were the ones that he loved the most.
Just keeping him in the mode of learning. And then it also gave us, a little quiet time around the house. I believe probably most parents would say that I don't know if mom wanted to
Well, no,
answer
I
that
actually
too.
like the communication piece. They communicated throughout. So even like class dojo, I was able to go in there and communicate with his teacher. I rarely got calls, and my son's a busy bee. So it was just the communication piece. I felt highly supported, and I saw his growth in the amount of time he was here.
Yeah, so I am Kaylani's aunt. Our family in Kaylani is actually from Cincinnati, Ohio, and this summer academy helped in a multitude of ways. First and foremost, the community aspect of it was incredible. She was able to go to a summer program that had students who looked like her and have experiences that were meaningful to her culture that our family might not be able to fully and authentically give her. And I think as well, it also supported just our family system of caregivers. I'm not her primary caregiver, although I'm heavy handed auntie and making sure that she's well taken care of. So we were able to, alleviate some of the child care pressures for the family and the group of caretakers that help raise her. And we were also really concerned about just her performance at school and making sure that she was able to retain her learning, and definitely think she's going to go into the next school year stronger than before.
Um, they supported me because during the summertime, we still want him to do academics in terms of just to remember what's going on. So they played a part in that, and that he got to learn in a fun environment versus sitting at home and having mom have to teach him or mom make him go over things. He got to learn it with his friends, and they got to have fun, work together on it. So I think that was really helpful that they got to work together as a group versus having to just do it one on one.